Electric Bubble. Thank you.
Did turn the switch on. I did turn the switch on. And the reverb on all at the same time. Folks, Timmy, Talent in Motion, would not be available without her publisher. And she's going to also introduce the next act as well as greet you. Please help me welcome Brooks.
fill your ears. Anyway, thank you for coming out tonight on this rainy evening, but just thanks spring. Thanks spring. Okay, my name is Brooks. I'm the publisher of Talent in Motion magazine. This is our 6th year doing this magazine. I'm very proud. And, you know, it's all because, thank you. And it's all because of everybody out here in the audience that this magazine keeps going. You know, I was a little grouchy before, but I'm much better now after a glass of wine. But anyway, tonight's venue is full of wonderful artists, entertainers, just like Electric Bubble. Let's give them a round of applause because they were too cool. And the other performers who are doing the venue tonight, like Sylvia Toussaint, who's next up to bat, performing from her CD National Anthem. But otherwise we have our Rude Girl of the Evening, Tessa O, doing the fashion show. And I'm wearing a Tessa O Rude Girl Reeve Gauche design. Okay. Here's the back. Okay. So also I wanted to thank the judges, the silent judges, you know who you are, who, all 12 of them, who have spent endless hours perusing endless text and visuals to pick the award winners tonight. I also want to thank all of the nominees for your time and energy, and congratulate you for being part of us, and welcome you, because now you're with us forever. You know, I hope that you also share the wealth and remember us when you make it big out there, okay? That deserves a round of applause. But otherwise, just for a little safety's sake, you know, the exit signs, we have to keep the aisles clear. I also want to thank everybody back there who's doing the catering. Lisa Cristiano, she's my director of catering. She's trying so hard. She's created a beautiful spread. I wasn't even going to give you guys food, and she came up with the food. So anyway, also everybody who has volunteered their services tonight. And I guess that's about it. So anyway, I do want to welcome Sylvia Toussaint, and without further ado, she's going to come up and sing you her songs. Let's give her a warm round of applause.
And I'm so proud to be here tonight and be part of the Timmys. And it reminds me of the whole, you know, South Park thing, I have to say. I'm a big fan.
You move across the desert.
Stronger from allowed to direct me in profession, and Allison for my violin. Thanks. Have a great night.
Sylvia Tucson, everybody. We're all set. While they're getting ready, I'll just tell you a little bit. I was actually in the magazine as well, the last issue, and they asked me to host this because, as you know, I was a model as well. I was the before picture. All right, if you guys are going to half laugh, I'm going to half try. Are we set for the nominees? Okay. Let me bring on the two presenters for the first category. The category is the cover photographer. Presenting this year's award is Joe Lance, who was 2002's winner for Best Cover Photographer. Also photographer Jessica Kowalik. Joe Lance and Jessica Kowalik.
Alright guys, we're glad that everybody could be here tonight and see that exciting moment like who will be our cover photographer.
In the envelope, all right. I've got the nominees.
I got the winner.
And the nominees for the Timmy Award for cover photographer are John Bailey, Michael Cray, and James Stiles.
And the winner is...
The Timmy goes to, what's in there? What's suspense?
You can help me rip here.
I don't know
Make
if
the
it takes two
suspense
of
for
us.
the winner. And the nominee goes to, the next annual Timmy Award goes to Michael Cray.
This is my cover. Really very honored to receive this. I'd really like to thank Brooks. Really, this is the second opportunity she's given me. I was up last year and lost to Joe Lance. Thank you for presenting me this year. I'd also like to thank Brooks for really her democracy in running this magazine. She really gives new talent a chance to shine here, and I think we all appreciate it, everyone who's been in the magazine and hopes to be. I'd also like to thank Sid from Vidal Sassoon, who did a wonderful haircut on this and made it a great mood, and Marina Angelo, and my brilliant model who's also here tonight, won last year's cover model of the year, Justina. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, we're going to keep the show rolling along. Next category is the cover model. We have presenting the award two people, a painter, writer, creator, Paula Nascimento, and model actor Mike Linton.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? We have the nominees for cover models. And the nominees are for cover model Isabella, Tatiana,
And Luba.
The Timmy Award for cover model goes to Tatiana. Thank you. How's everybody doing out there? Let's have fun tonight.
One more time, clap it up for them. Okay. Some of you may recognize me as one of the Fashion Police writers. You're kidding. Alrighty, and I'm so happy to stretch till the curtain closes before we bring on a fashion show starring the show. My ass isn't that big. Root Girl Reed Ghosh. Clap it up for them, folks.
collectivités territoriales.
What's the Sunday night and I was feeling the rock, so I went to a party to boogie down rock.
Big round of applause for designer Tessa O. Our next category is designer. That's designer. Designer Esther Nash and her protege Dorothy Nash are not here tonight. Subbing for them, we have fashion designer Jenny Laborio and model Justina. Please help me welcome Jenny Laborio and model Justina.
And the winner is?
This out.
Inspire people to make it come true, and if you want to make a difference, there to be rooted. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tessa O. Not only does she have her show, and then she wins the prize. It's unreal. How many, let's just take a, well, I'm killing some time before they prepare for the next singer. How many people here are just guests or performers? Clap your hands. How many are industry people looking to hire and buy and do things with talent? Yeah. How many of you think you should be featured in this magazine? Yeah. What now? presenting Best Actor. Yes. So what? No, do not mention Pete's name. He gets very, very Tessa-O on me. Alrighty. A writer for Timmy, for Talent in Motion, is going to be one of the representatives for this, presenting this award, Tasha Harris, along with a dreamer who is awake. Exactly. Giovanni Morasuti.
Hello, everybody. So, the nominees for the Best Actor are Jackie Alexander, Megan Edwards, and Jim Silvers.
And the Timmy Award goes to Megan Edwards.
Yes, we are accepting the award for Megan tonight, and she's in California doing her thing. So let's congratulate her and wish her like lots of luck out there, okay?
Alrighty. Now we have another show, another performer. You ready for another performer? Yeah. Hi. Can I help you? You're here for the Goldberg Bar Mitzvah, aren't you? There are 4 stages down left. Look at page 40 of this magazine. You'll see a picture of him and a whole story about him, so why would I want to tell you his intro? Help me welcome Jade Esteban Estrada! You ready? Thanks.
How you doing, everybody? I just flew in. Boy, my wing's tight. It doesn't really work that way. Go ahead. My name is Jade Esteban Estrada, and I am a Latin pop singer. My next album is going to be a little bit more English. Can I have more track, please? I recently met a guy named Andy Bell from a group called Erasure, and I'm putting this next song on my album. I hope you like it. I try to discover a little something to make me sweeter. Oh baby, refrain from breaking my heart. I'm so in love with you, I'll be forever blue. That you give me no reason, you know you're making me work so hard. That you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no, that you give me no soul. I hear you calling, oh baby, please give me a chance to and if I should falter, would you open your arms out to me? We could make love and war and live in peace in our hearts. I'm so in love with you, I'll be forever blue. What religion or reason could drive a man to forsake his lover? Don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no, don't you tell me no. So I hear you calling, oh baby, please give me a chance to I just did the Lesbian and Gay Expo this past weekend, so forgive me if I look at the guys, because I'm just used to it. How you doing, baby? Nice to meet you. I'm so in love with you, I'll be forever blue. familia como bombilla. Brilla, brilla, estrella mía, qué digno soy que te conocí. Pero hay espacio para celebrar el cuerpo que tienes para bailar. Respeto. Yeah, respeto. How's everybody feel about that? You understand me when I speak Spanish? Oh yeah. Thank you very much. It's called Bella Morena, and it's from my first album, Angel. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. So everybody, I want you to do something for me. Everybody on this side, just put your hands up in the air, just a little bit, just a little bit. Just give it up for me. Hey, hey, I'll put your hands up in the air. I'll put your hands up in the air. Everybody over here now. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Not that much. Yeah. And all the beautiful Bella Morenas in the house, I want to hear you say, ho, ho. Say ho, ho. Say ho, ho. Say ho, ho. Everybody scream! Oh yeah! We're gonna have a party tonight at the Timmy Awards. Am I right? Or am I right, New York City? Quiero enamorar. Yeah, that's right, baby. Con toda esta pasión, lleno de emoción, contigo se quiere escapar. Entrégate con calor a estas llamas de amor. Hey, bella morena, dulce como la canela, negros ojos, piel de arena. Yeah, yo te quiero, yo te adoro, como tú no hay igual. How you guys feeling out there so far? I can't hear you back here. I said, how you feeling? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give it up for Sylvia up here. Give it for Puerto Rico. Tu causas sensación en mi corazón. No te puedo resistir. Y como un picaflor, tuve de tu sabor. Y me enamoré de ti. Entrégate con valor a estas alas de amor. Hey, bella morena, dulce como la canela, negros ojos, piel de arena. Yo te quiero, yo te adoro, como tú no hay igual. Bella morena, dulce como la canela, negros ojos, piel de arena. Yeah, yo te quiero, yo te adoro, como tú no hay igual. Now that you're gone away and just don't get through, it's my something now. I will love you, be free, let it be right here. Every go, let's go. I love you, no olvides, estoy perdido sin tu amor. Esas tres contigo son bellas and they're nice and luna llena. Hey, how's everybody feeling so far now? Oh yeah, baby. That's how we do it here in New York City. Epa! Hey, hey, hey! Put your hands up in the air right now. Put your hands up in the air. I said put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Epa! Hey, 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 hey! Everybody on this side. Let me hear you say ho, ho!
Murray Cohn, what was that? Monty Cohn. No, Murray Cohn's not on tonight. Writer, we have a substitution, Regina Hardin will not be here, but instead of her, we have a woman who's been on the Howard Stern show because she dated Phil Spector, who is a national disaster or something, right? Out of LA. And you also sang on Howard Stern. I was on Howard Stern as well and sang Jewish songs with him. Okay, her name is Suzanne Depperman. Along with her presenting the award is a guy who's written for many celebrities for the Friars Roast, also this month's issue of The Hollywood Reporter. He is also a writer of an award-winning film. Help me welcome Jeff Gurian. Suzanne Depperman, Jeff Gurian.
Amy Christensen, Emily Conner, and Jeff James.
And the winners are... the 6th Annual Timmy Awards. And the Timmy Award for Best Writer goes to... it's a tie! Amy Christensen and Jeff James!
Brooks for giving me the opportunity to write for such a great magazine. It's a real pleasure to work with everyone, and I thank you.
I want to thank Brooks for working for magazine. I want to thank Brooks, obviously, and Sire, and Katrina, and everyone who makes it possible. Thank you.
I'll present the award. I'm Donald Brooks. And nominee. The nominees for Best Poet are A.E. Christensen, Norma Lilana Hanna, and Extian? Maybe I missed it.
And the winner is Norma Liliana Hanna.
It's me again. But this poet sent her poetry from, way out in the States, like Virginia. From Arlington, Virginia, she sent some poetry because she saw the magazine. And, we do welcome everybody out there in the U.S. to send us stuff. We do have subscriptions floating around as far as like LA, Texas, Ohio. Who knew? But anyway, congratulations, Norma Lilana Hanna. We'll have to give her a shout out in the magazine, okay? She wrote some good poetry. Latika India.
Our next category is Best Singer. Presenting this award, we have a woman you've seen already perform, Sylvia Toussaint. She's also, by the way, a former Miss Manhattan and a singer and a songwriter. In addition, we have the musician and the designer of On-Selling Eyewear. Please help me welcome On Davis. On Davis and Sylvia Toussaint.
Are you here? We need the envelope in the meantime. There we are, folks. Thanks. So these are weird times. You also want you all to run into anyone. So this is what the 6th Annual Timmy Awards nominees for Best Singer are Esteban Estrada, Cheryl Middendorf, yeah, Tammy Faye Starlight, yes. All right, that's good. And the winner is?
Timmy goes to
Sharon Middendorf.
I'm Babby Jadarian, and I won last year for Best Writer Award. And I'm here to accept this for Sharon, who's a dear friend and is in LA, and I'm sure she'll be thrilled with it. And all I can say, since I've had some wonderful experiences, I've traveled with Brooks, I write for Brooks, just all of you keep supporting the magazine. We need all the help we can get. Thank you.
Okay, they told me to remind you to turn off your cell phones and pagers. And the fire exits are located back there and somewhere else, over there. We don't want anybody...
Thank you. Okay, Talent Emotions 6th Annual Timmy Awards. The nominees for the Best Band are Dakota McLeod and the Nighthawks, Odd Jobs, Shiny Mama.
Timmy goes to. Somebody's here. No, let's do it together.
Okay, let's do it together.
Timmy goes to.
Shiny Mama!
Shiny Mama, are they here? Well, Shiny Mama's not here, then in that case, we will set the Timmy on their behalf. Thank you.
Okay, Another performer we have tonight, a guy that I've actually seen them perform at the cocktail reception before this event the other week at Coda. And they're here for you guys tonight. Please help me welcome Dee Witt.
It's been one of my biggest fantasies. Moving in, moving out. Just feels so good inside, you know? So sit back and let me do what I do. I wanna dance for you. By the way, I brought my crew. Wait a minute, flip the beat. Dance, come on.
What's up, everybody? This is my single called Make You Dance. Check it. Come, yeah. Make you dance. Yeah. Dance, dance, dance. Ah, you on the floor, doing your thing. When you move them hips, it makes me wanna swing your way, baby. Woo! Makes me wanna do something, lady. Anything. I see the freaks all around, but I'm looking at you. I can't explain it. It's something about the way that you move, baby. If you only do, it's all about you. You make me wanna dance. Come on, yeah. Make you dance. Wanna, yeah. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, come on, yeah. Make you dance. Make it move. Yeah. Woo! Check it. I like the way you're working with them tight jeans on. Oh, when you're looking at me, I'm about to lose control, shorty. This beauty makes me wanna explode, shorty. You're turning me on. So I said to you, cause can I give you this? Thank you. I ain't running no game. I just wanna have a good time, baby. I just wanna get crunk tonight, lady. Have a good time. You make me wanna dance. Come on, yeah. Thank you. You make me wanna, yeah. I wanna dance, y'all. Come on, yeah. Make you dance. Can I dance, y'all? Yeah. Oh! I say, what's up, Candy Hall? It's official. Dee Witt, breakdown. Do you want some more? Do you want some more? Can I give you some more? Just a little bit. Ha! Give it up for the dancers. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to be here at the Apollo. Glad you laughed at that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're winding down this evening's event, the festivities, and we're going to bring on our editor one more time.
Thank you, Modi. I have my own voice. Okay. Every year we do a publisher's picks. That would be me. Not the editor, but the publisher. Okay, I have Regine Hardman and Amy Christensen to thank for being my co-editors. They've spent endless hours again. I want to thank you. You know, we're almost perfect. We're getting there. We're not quite, but we're almost there. But thanks to these lovely ladies that, you know, they take us a big step forward. Okay, I want to also thank Modi, who is like big time now, Comedy Central, HBO Sopranos, NBC, and voted like #1 top 10 comics in this week's Hollywood Reporter, which is a grand fete, you know? Okay, but now these are my favorite awards, most mirrored and masterful talent, and then there's the Naughty Nightlifer, which is a little bit of all of us. And it kind of comes around every year that I pick two separate people who kind of emphasize the qualities of each of these awards. And the first one is for Naughty Nightlifer. This girl I've known for years, and you know, she helped me pull through a lot with Talent in Motion magazine, night and day, by the way. Her name is Jessica. She's a really cool friend of mine and also a great supporter and a Tim magazine colleague. And you might know her, so Jessica Kowalik, come on up and accept your Naughty Nightlifer Award. And if you know her, you know why she's the Naughty Nightlifer. Little Mary Sunshine.
I would just like to say that I'm now in a class of my own, and for some reason, Julio Bofil is there too. As a previous Naughty Nightlifer winner, thank you so much, Brooks. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Picture, please. Okay, now, also, did I forget to mention my Timmy girl, Janie Jess, out here? Looking lovely as ever. She's very shy, and she's my new assistant as well as, you know, Amy and Regine and everybody else who helps. So she's new in the family, the television family. But she's done a great job, Janie. Come and do your Timmy bow. How impromptu. Okay, tonight. Okay, like I said, every year I pick this award for somebody who has kind of encompassed many different things. They might be an artist, a singer, a writer, many things. This year it's a production director, and his name is Pete Rotundo. And I want everybody to give a great round of applause because he's done this 6 years in a row helping me out, and it's not easy. Come on up, Pete Rotundo, the winner of the 2003 Most Mirrored and Masterful Talent. He's been through hell.
It's been a heaven hanging out with beautiful Brooks right here. Please, a round of applause for Brooks. 6 years in a row. A woman on her own in New York City, people. That is hard to do. I'm proud of her. Thank you very much, Brooks.
Thank you. Now, when you say Brooks, you mean Talent in Motion magazine. That's what it's all about. Okay, again, I want to thank all of my judges, all of my presenters. Congratulations to all of the nominees. It was really close this year, as it is almost every year. I mean, we got good people involved. I do want to give a shout out for our next video coming up on April 9th. That's a Wednesday at a lovely place called Scopa on 28th and Madison. We have Pierre back there. Also, I wouldn't be a grand event without telling you about the goodie bags and all the people who donated. We didn't get to do our raffle tonight because everything was a little chaotic, but that's all right. That's what we lived through. Anyway, I want to thank people like Pat Kelly from BB King's, Pierre from Scopa. I want to thank all the catering people back there who donated their foods, and Make-A-Wish Foundation, which we're trying to raise a little money for. You know, it's all about, you know, your dreams and goals. And makeup artists and just all the people in the background. I know I've forgotten some people, but yell your name if I have. And Modi, don't forget Modi. And Modi's going to come up here and help me out because I'm in a lost group.
We have one more presentation.
We do?
Of course we do.
I forgot about Best Artist.
There
And
we go.
what happened? You know, see, they told me I was coming up. And I am the last one of the evening.
You're also the boss, so...
Okay. I'm firing myself officially because...
We'll do a big article on you right before you leave.
Thank you. Anyway, yes, I'll do this. For Best Artist, presenters are Katka Kaneka, who's a really lovely girl, and Mike Evans, both writers for Talent Motion magazine. Katka's an architect, Mike is an artist, and I've known Michael Evans from DC days for like 12 years. So welcome them both up to present the final award of the evening. My apologies.
All right, thank you, Brooks. Maybe next year we'll get the order correct. Okay, we have the nominee for Best, thank you, yes, thank you very much. The nominees for Best Artist are Joe Galinsky-Monte, Claude Lachaud, and Alan Steinfeld.
And the Timmy Award for Best Artist goes to Joey Galinsky-Monte.
Is he here? Yes. We have all these extra Timmys up here if anybody wants them.
Exposure, and this is very fun.
And that's the end of our show for tonight. One more round of applause for all the presenters, all the singers, the designers, and their models. One more for Brooks, and one round of applause for all yourselves. Thank you all very much. Stick around, eat a little something, and that's it. Remember the fire exits are somewhere around here.